When Tucker was 3 days old, we were watching a movie at the time, and he quit eating, he quit, kind of quit drinking, and started to turn blue. So there we went to the emergency room in our local town.
Took that doctor a couple hours to find out what was finally wrong with him, called in the cardiologist. And so we flew off to Omaha in just a matter of minutes after they found out what was wrong with him.
We were given 3 options, taking him home, basically compassionate care, a heart transplant, or a 3-stage surgery.
We'd made the decision that we had to fight for him. So he was 11 days old when he had his first open heart surgery. That was the first stage of 3 that he was to have, and up to date he's had 11 surgeries.
So in 2020, Tucker was having some complications, and as we got into the doctor visits, we were told that we were going to have to go down to Omaha to make some minor adjustments in his medications.
We called to let him know that we were in Omaha, and they said the transplant team isn't quite ready for you. And I looked at Terry and I said, "Did you forget to tell me something?" And so that was the first time we heard a transplant. You're super excited because your son's gonna get a heart, but yet you know that there's a family out there that's not feeling the same way.
And we were very thankful that somebody was able to do that for Tucker. And it's definitely made a change in his life. He's more active now, feels a lot better.
And the doctors and nurses were pretty impressed with him. They kept asking him if he needed pain meds. And he says, "This is the best my heart's ever felt." So, I mean, from the time he got his heart, he felt so much better than he's ever felt. And we didn't understand.
I don't really know what the outcome would have been without the Medicaid. You know, the expenses just would have been astronomical. You don't know, what insurance is going to cover, what it's not going to cover, what the options are from there. Never would have really been able to get our head above water.
With the first group of surgeries, they called him the $1 million baby. And had it been not for Medicaid, we would have been just, he probably wouldn't have made it. There's so many families that we've met in this journey, and they've all been financially strapped.
Because once again, you fight for your child, and you got to make sure that they're as healthy as they can be. So with the help of Medicaid, it kind of helped eliminate some of that stress of the what ifs.
We want the stars for our kids. We do. We want to reach for the stars. You want to do what you can and still try and carry a normal life as you can, even though you're watching every bug, every germ.
And he started this schooling to become a pet groomer, and he's been a pet lover since since as far back as we can remember. He's in the process right now of doing his internship in order to be able to complete his course with that, to be able to try and get into doing grooming, whether it's part-time or full-time, whatever he can feel up to doing.
When he graduates, he would like to be able to have a job in there, but if he makes too much, then he isn't going to make it, so that he'll be in a Medicaid gap where
once they turn 26 years old, they're no longer eligible to stay on your insurance. So without the Medicaid expansion, we don't know what options there's going to be. He will struggle with, the difference between the financial end of it to be able to make a living and still be able to afford health insurance. With pre-existing conditions and that sort of thing, getting a private health insurance is going to be tougher for him to do.
they're gonna have to worry about where their next meds are coming from. What happens if they end up being hospitalized?
With the Medicaid, that's gonna help kind of fill in that gap. So passing this bill will give them that access to that insurance so that they can have that continued care throughout their life. You always want what's best for your children. It doesn't matter if they're sick or if they're as healthy as can be. You know, everybody wants what's best for their child as they grow.
If the Medicaid expansion doesn't come, there's going to be a difference between him doing what he wants to do for the quality of life to what he wants in life.
Yes, it will definitely affect the quality of life that he will have. Less of enjoying life and doing the things that he enjoys being able to do.
A lot of families don't get the Medicaid expansion. When their child turns 26, they're not gonna, they'll either have to pick, do they get to work and enjoy being out there, or they've got to just kind of shelter themselves and try and keep under a budget. We want them to have everything and be able to work and do their favorite job and just enjoy life.